and have a look and buy tickets through there. So please join us. It's in Sydney at Gymea at the Tradie Centre, and so it's just before Valentine's Day. So it's going to be an amazing show. Thanks, Chantal.
There you go. That'll be an amazing little event, and especially to hear from those loved ones who are in spirit world. What a great gift that would be. And, and people out there can also get gift vouchers. Can they do that? They can buy tickets to give it to someone as a gift?
100%. Like, I don't know if you've ever been there, but the place is amazing and the food's fantastic, So it's a good venue, and it really is. And, like it's limited tickets. So, like this, I think there's 60 tickets available, 60 to 80 tickets available. So don't miss out. It's going to be an amazing show. And honestly, if you haven't seen us both work live, it's different to on the phone. It's different to the live. So, I've done a few shows now, and so that's what I'm passionate about. And
me too. I love it. I love the connection. Yeah. It's an amazing transformation for me personally. I'm for those that don't know, I am semi-dyslexic. When I say semi, not fully, because I can still read and write, but I say things sometimes backwards, or put my right shoe on my left, that kind of a thing. And I never in my wildest dream ever thought I could do a stage. And it's just amazing when you let go of fear and trust spirit, the universe to, work this out, and you just transform yourself. I have not one word said back to front. It's all nice. And I'm like, did I just do that? Actually, I was just the tool. I was employed to do this, and I get it. For me, it's just amazing. I love doing platform work.
Wonderful. When I first started, like I was just obviously training just for my own personal journey, and all of a sudden, opportunity to do like Blacktown Workers Club on stage, and I've never turned away, so I've never turned back, and it's just what I'm passionate about, and just having Jackie and myself on there, it's going to be an amazing show. So I hope to see everyone there if you can get tickets.
I think you will. I think so. Guys, go there. If you just want to give the address again, because I believe we've gone live not long ago. So we were talking before. There were property viewers that didn't hear what you've just said about where about this is going to be, what time, and how can they, find out a bit more.
Thanks, Jackie. Thanks, Chantal. Yeah, okay. I'm doing a show with Jackie Crystal, and it's at the Tradies at Gymea. It's the 13th of February, just before Valentine's Day, and you can go to Jackie's Facebook page or my Facebook page, and you can buy tickets through there or through the club. And it's an amazing venue. It really is. And we don't want anyone to miss out. So, it's first in, best dressed, so to speak. And, so it's the 13th of February, and don't miss out. It's at the Tradies Club, so at Gymea. Yeah. It'll be amazing. Thanks, Chantal.
Thank you so much. I just want to welcome everyone who's joining in. Everybody's saying hello to us. Benjamin, I don't know if you can see it. They're saying hi, Chantal, hi, Ben. And now we've got beautiful Joyce. I have not seen her in such a long time, so it's going to be great working with her. I'm just going to bring her in. We did have some kind of issues before, but we're all here now. We're going to make it work as always. Okay, where is my little Joycey? Hi, Joyce. How are you, darling?
How are you? I'm good.
Oh, I haven't seen you in ages. How are you doing? Please do tell us.
I'm trying to set up some workshops at the moment, an evening of mediumship and psychic development, and I'm hoping to set up a bigger one later in the year, but I won't mention that yet because it's in the pipelines.
Ooh.
So I am. Pardon?
A bit of a teaser then.
A bit of a what?
A teaser, like you're teasing people so they can go, oh, we want to know more.
No, I didn't mean it that way, but if it come over that way, sorry. It's just in the pipelines and I'm organising it, so I can't say much about it because I've got to get the dates and everything confirmed. So, yeah.
Beautiful. So, Joyce, for those who have just joined us, you've just said that you're doing all these beautiful workshops, but can you also explain how you work as a psychic medium and what you do so people are aware?
So I'm a medium, clairvoyant tarot reader. I'm a medium. Mediumship is my passion. It's bringing people through from the other side, and it does bring a lot of peace to people. It mightn't, like it forever, but it just eases their grief a lot of the time.
That's beautiful that you say that, because it's so important people understand it's not going to heal you, it's not going to fix the grieving, but it gives you a sense of peace, which is what we do
to
as
know
men.
that they're all right. That's the part
Yeah.
that's important with people, to know that their loved ones are all right. And if they've been sick and in pain before they went, they like to know that they're out of pain and they're happy again. And that brings
Absolutely.
them a lot of peace, even though they're grieving. Everyone has to go through the grieving stage if you lose
Yeah,
someone.
totally
So
agree. And
it's
it
part
never
of it.
ends.
But the mediumship does ease it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And the grieving never stops.
No.
It just changes as time goes by.
That and reading, I enjoy doing readings because that helps if I pass them on to somebody else.
100%. Well, thank you so much, guys. For me, it's such a privilege to have you on
So,
today. It makes my job as a
yeah,
host easier because I get.
So that's what I do.
You're doing well, Chantal.
Thank you, Joyce. I also
you.
want to. No, thanking you guys. All right, so we're going to start with. I've got here someone, and hello to everyone: Nita, Anna, Joanne. There's so many of you. We are very grateful that you're joining us. Okay, I'm going to go with Carrie here. So it says, "Love and shared, lovely people." Thank you so much. This is going to be for Benjamin, so we'll start Benjamin and then Joyce. Would love and any insight on my work and finances, please. Many thanks. So this is what we like to hear, that you ask a specific question like Carrie did. She wants to know about an insight of work and finances. They are the readings that are much quicker and easy for us to do. If you've got something longer, you go on our lines, on our readers who are waiting for your call. But let's do this one first, Benjamin.
Hey, awesome, Kerry. Talk about your finances. I feel like that you're doing very well. You really are. There's always room for more money and stuff like that. There's always room for plenty of that sort of stuff. There really is. But I think financially you're doing okay. I feel like that when you put your mind to, you achieve quite easy. I really do. I feel like that you know how to save. You know all this stuff. You're good with money. You really are. And I feel that that your bank account's okay. I feel like that you pay your bills on time. I feel like that financially, I feel like you're doing very well. I really do. I think that you're in the momentum of just moving forward all the time. I feel like that you're quite a big believer in putting things out to the universe. So I know that you're very open-minded, as in like you keep everything positive. With your finances, I think that you're doing so well. I think that there's always room for improvement, but I think that everything is how it should be. And I feel like that I'm only validating that what you already know. I feel like that yes, we do want more money. Yes, we want more to turn deposits. We want all this sort of stuff. But financially, I think you're doing really, really well. Can you do better? Of course you can, and we all can. I think that give yourself a little bit of breathing room to say to yourself, I'm doing okay. I don't need to panic too much and use a little bit of that money to enjoy life as well, if that makes sense. I feel like that with work that you, with a bad job or a job that's just okay, I know that you change the job in yourself. So I know that if you're working somewhere that you're not too happy about, I know that you can change the energy in the room somehow because just the way you are. You can make a bad job a good job. Are you going to leave your job? You've probably got that in your mind. Are you thinking about doing other things? Yes, you do. Of course you do. That's what the question's all about. Is it, am I going to try something else or am I going to move on? But I feel like that you're comfortable where you are. The old saying, the devil you know is better than the devil you don't. So I feel like that when the right job comes, you'll take that role. But at the moment, stay where you are because I tell you what, your finances and when money comes in, you're comfortable what you're getting. But, if you need that change, do it. Only you can do that. I can't give you permission to change jobs, but I feel like that you will eventually. But at the moment, you're just turning a bad or an ordinary situation into a good situation because of the way you are. And I'll leave it there. Thanks.
Thank you so much. I'm sure you'll get that. And that's another thing that we would like, if you can just give us feedback. We really enjoy that. It just helps us with acknowledging of what we do as psychic medium readers. Thank you, Ben. I've got here Regina. I think this is going to be a short and sweet one for you, Joyce. Like and share. Hi, guys. Do you see Aiden trusting me again? Ooh, thank you. What do we see here? This is for you, Joyce.
Look, you could, but you could, but I think it's a long process, and I don't think you'll ever have the 100% trust. I feel he cares deeply for you, but he's struggling with himself, and the fact that he's still there, it helps, but it's going to be a long road. It won't be easy. So whether you stay for the long haul, I'm not sure. You might just get sick of it and move on. But it's not going to be easy. But if you do work it out, it could be better than what it was before. But I don't see it as easy.
So do you think this little shake-up will make it a bit more stronger at the end?
I don't know. He's been very hurt and he didn't expect it. He didn't expect it, so he's been hurt. So it's going to take him a long time. If she has the patience, but I don't know, I feel she could get fed up with trying and just
still get fed up,
move on.
Well, thank you so much, Regina. I hope this helps you.
Yeah, I feel so.
Yeah.
But she'll stay there. They'll be trying for quite a while.
Yeah. So you think maybe, I always call that these guys have never done it before and they're here to do it again.
Well, it's a lesson they both had to learn.
Beautiful. Thank you so much.
We have lessons and it's she won't do it again.
Yeah. Okay, there you go, Regina.
She won't ever do it again, but it was...
Yeah. Anna, like and share. Hi, Benjamin. Can I get some guidance for the next couple of weeks, month, and a card draw, please?
Oh, awesome. Okay, Anna, thank you for asking, like no one really knows that. I don't normally do cards. I really don't. And I've never bought someone else's cards or anything like that because it doesn't resonate with me. My mind is so different to most people, What's going to happen in the next couple of months? I think that, Anna, that you're
light
comfortable with yourself and like
you're
in a place. Yeah, I feel like that you're in your life. You sort of cross all the T's and dot all the dots. You're just organised. You really are. You're so organised. I feel like that they take my mind to your house and everything's in its place. If you're looking for something, you know where to go. So I feel like that everything in your life is pretty organised. It really is. And I feel like that and that's how you like to be. You're very tidy. I feel like that your home is tidy and it smells nice. As I walk into your house, I feel like everything smells lovely. It really does. I think that's what you like. And even though you've got a flower as your photo, your Facebook photo, I think that your gardens probably need a bit more loving, if that makes sense. And I feel like that you can do that sort of stuff. So next couple of months, I want you to go and buy some plants and stuff and do that. And that way your home becomes a bit more caring and loving, and you'll feel comfortable in yourself, if that makes sense. I feel like that's what's coming through for me. For you, if I can say it that way. I wasn't sure what the other question was because I sort of, my mind just went a bit blank for a bit there, but if you can just look after yourself in that way, I feel like everything in your house is immaculate, and I want you to just give yourself permission to take it easy. I feel like you're on top of things and you're winding up in that way. So just relax. Oh, thank you so much.
Sorry, darling.
Yes, okay. Thank you. You can take it away now. Perfect.
Okay.
And I don't normally do cards, and believe it or not, I've got my own deck. I made my own deck, and they're not for sale or anything like that. They're just, no one would understand because it's just for me. So thanks for asking for a card because I don't normally do cards. And so I'm going to pull one. And it's funny because I got them out tonight knowing that someone was going to ask. So how cool is that?
Oh, I love that.
So I'm going to pull a card for you. Let me just show them. They're really nice. Okay. So a friend of mine helped me to develop them. I had this thing in my mind and she got them done for me. So I pulled a card for you, and I don't know if you can see it, but it's all yellow lady beetles. It's all yellow lady beetles, and what that means for you, and it means something for different people, if that makes sense. But what that means for you is that you're focused and you're in control of yourself. And I want you to give permission to relax, and I want you to give your permission to be happy and try new things. I feel like that you go to the same coffee shop, you eat the same food, but I want you to this week or the next couple of weeks is do things differently and try something new. And keep your eye open for yellow lady beetles too. And let us know in the comments if you have crystals, and maybe you have a yellow crystal. I'm not sure what the name of the yellow crystal is, but maybe you have that. And maybe that you're, let me know in the comments, but maybe that you're a single person too. And if you're not, I do apologize, but maybe you feel like you're single, if that makes sense. And only you can change that. And I'm going to leave it there. Thanks, Chantal.
That's a good reading. Thank you so much. That was really good. Now, I've got just a quick little thank you from Kerry. Thank you so much, Benjamin and Chantal. So she's showing gratitude about the reading. Thank you for that, Benjamin. Much appreciated.
You're welcome. Thanks.
Okay. Unmute. I'm trying to unmute beautiful Joyce. Okay, just before we unmute Joyce, because I don't know what's happening. Unmute. Can you unmute yourself, darling? Joyce? Well, Joyce, can you hear me? While Joyce is trying to work that out, I just want to let you know who's online right now. We've got Amanda on pin number 9134, Maria pin number 9126, Michael 9149, and Natalie on 9810. So these beautiful psychic mediums are there now to take your call. If there is something that you would like to ask and you know that's going to be quite long, now it's a good time to call. Now, can you unmute? There we go. Got you. Comments. Okay, here we go. Now, I've got here for you that I had feedback. I just had someone for you, my darling, and she is gone. So I'm going to have to find someone else. Sorry, I just had to read that quickly. Thank you. Here we go. Carry on. Oh. Here we go. This is the one. Danielle. Hi, Danielle, and thank you for joining us today. She's liked and shared. My question is, will my daughter-in-law fall pregnant this year? And is my daddy around me, please? So you've got two questions there, Joyce, my darling.
So this is mediumship.
There's a little bit of mediumship involved. But she's also got a question that says, my question is, will my...
It cut out. It cut out. Can you read it again, please?
Sure, darling. So the question is, will my daughter-in-law fall pregnant this year? Her daughter-in-law, so this is Danielle's daughter-in-law, will she fall pregnant this year? And just in case, we'll say a bit of mediumship, is my daddy around, please?
All right. Your daughter-in-law. Oh, well, it's not easy for her to she's having a lot of trouble getting pregnant. I feel it could be nearer the end of the year or maybe into next year. It's not going to be easy for her. And, you know, sometimes the harder you try and you think about it, it stops it. So if she can get her mind off it and get it onto something else, which I know isn't easy when you really want a baby, but if she can do that, that might help. But I don't think it's going to be till later in the year or maybe next year. No, I've got this man here. He's quite nice, a bit jovial, I feel. And he's saying, yes, I don't know. He's saying, yes, I'm all right. I'm good, but he comes and sees you a lot. You don't see it, but, you know, watch for the butterflies, watch for the signs that he's there. He wants you to move forward with your life. don't know how long this man's been gone, but he wants you to start. He doesn't want you to stay in the grief, and I know you're there. And grief, there's no time or limit for it. It's just everybody does it different. Some people get through it quick, some people take years, you know. So there's no timeline on it. So don't ever feel that you have to have a timeline. But he's saying he wants to see you move forward. He's quite proud of how you're dealing with yourself. Whatever you're doing at the moment, he's quite proud of it. It's like he always encouraged you to do it, but it's like whatever it is, you're doing it more because he's gone, to show him that you want to do it for him. And yeah, just go with it and keep doing it. But he is around you. He's never really left you. He's there. He comes to your place. You get signs. Your lights can flash. Something can fall that you didn't even expect to fall off a bench or something. Those sort of things. That means that they're around. So watch for the signs. He's
That's
there.
beautiful.
He's always
Thank you,
there with you.
Joyce. I hope you understand that and pay more attention to the signs, as Josie said, because it takes a lot of effort for Spirit to give us a sign than to say what a coincidence. They'll be like, no, that was me. So when you feel it in the gut and go, I get a feeling that was Dad, that's Dad. So thank you so much, Joyce, darling. I've got here one for you, my darling friend Ben. Love and share. Hello, beautiful souls. This is Lisa. Hi, Lisa. Would love to know what direction my spiritual journey is going, please. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciate it.
Lovely, Lisa. It's all about yourself. It really is. It's all about what you put, obviously you're on your spiritual journey. Obviously you're doing training. Obviously you're putting yourself out there. Sometimes we need to reset and forget about what we're trying to achieve, but reset in ourselves. And I think that's where you're at the moment, where you want to do this, you want to do more reading. You've got yourself out everywhere. I want you to pull yourself back and just do a reset and say to yourself, this is what I want. This is what I'm going to do. Not if I can do this, not if I can do that. And start from the scratch. Obviously, you're a psychic, and obviously you've got the ability to link in, and that's not the problem here. What it is that you're reaching further out, or you're looking at other mediums and you're saying, that's how I want to work. This is what I want. I want you to say to yourself, this is how I am. Don't worry about those people. This is how I work. This is what I want to do. Your spirit team will put that in front of you when the time is right. I feel like you're in a good place anyway. So you've been probably through a lot anyway, and you've probably done this and done that. But it's just about those little things where you're just reaching over here. How come I'm not getting that sort of work? I'm not doing this. I feel like you're in a good place. Just reset yourself and say, okay, this is what I want. Just one thing at a time. And mediumship and psychic stuff is your ability. You've got that. Not just because of the question, but you've got that. And I hope that helps in some sort of way. Thanks, Chantal.
Thank you so much, Benjamin. And I hope, Lisa, the beginning of the year, beginning of everything, clean slate. That makes sense.
Beautiful.
I've got our friend Michael here for you, Joyce. I'm sure you know Michael. There he is. Hi, beautiful souls. Been applying for a career-based role. Yeah. Do you see something being offered in the next month?
He's been applying for what?
Sorry?
He's been applying for a career-based. He's been applying for a career-based role.
Do you see something being offered in the next month?
I'm getting a 6, so it mightn't be the week. It mightn't be the month. It might be 6 weeks, because I'm getting a 6. It's not 6 months, but whatever it is, it's going to be good for you to move forward. You're ready to move forward. You have changed stuff in your life, but you're still sort of tend to hang on to some of the stuff that you've done before. You've got to let that go and move forward. This year, that's what we all have to do. But you have to let go, Michael, and move forward. But you will, it'll be all right, because this could be your year. It's everyone's year, but we've just got to get through the first month of the year, which is hard. So, yeah, I feel you will. Don't worry about it.
Thank you so much, Joyce. That was really nice. And Michael, we love you. Hang in there. Here at the show, we all love Michael.
Yes.
Before we continue, I just want to remind our viewers that if you would like for Benjamin or Joyce to read for you, please ask a specific question, such as what we've been having before. Will I get the job? Will this year be traveling? Or, love, whatever it is, career, instead of asking, what do you see for me? Because we can see lots of things. We can go through many channels and just see. But it's best for you to take the advantage of these readings and be specific. If you want a longer reading, then you're welcome to call them after the show. There you've got the PIN numbers for Benjamin 9166. Are you going to be on after the live?
Yeah, Chantal. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. What about you, Joyce? You're going to be on after live? Are you going to jump online, darling?
Yes, I'll be online for an hour after the show. Yes, for an hour I'll be on. And I forgot to say before, I did self-publishing of a deck of cards.
You also
Benjamin
did
just reminded me when he talked about his. I didn't mention them. So yeah,
Well
they're not for everyone. They're very truthful, and they make you really look. One lady that read the deck, she said, they really make you think. I said, that's what I wanted them to do. So it's not really for everyone if you're not ready to look at yourself. And that's not a bad thing. We all have to get to where we are when we're ready to look at ourselves. But yes, I did a small deck of cards. Had them published.
Thank you for letting us know.
I've got to get onto Amazon and try and upload.
Beautiful. I also want to let you know, Ben and Joyce, there are beautiful feedbacks for you. Too long for me to read, but they will. And I want to let you know, everyone that's left their feedback, they do jump on and read all of them, and they'll give you a little thumbs up, a heart, to acknowledge that they've read that. So if I don't read it right now, it's not because I'm ignoring you. It's just long. Okay, so now lost who we're with. Benjamin.
Yep.
Andrew. I've got Andrew here. Like and share. Thank you for joining us, Andrew. Okay, I was told by another medium, psychic D, recently that a new business partnership will happen soon, and that it might be related to my spirit babies who call me Dad, and was told by Ben, last time. Was this you?
There's two Bens, so I'm not sure, but
okay, this is just Ben. Ben Graham. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yep. Sorry, I can just see that. Yeah.
Sorry, darling. I should have. Yeah.
Okay. So he wants to know about his.
Well, he was told by Ben Graham last time that he had a reading that he was going to have a partnership in his new business. And it was going to happen soon, that it might be related to my spirit babies who call me Dad. Do you understand the question?
Yeah, I'll do my best.
Okay, thank you.
All good. Andrew, amazing. And I don't remember the reading feel. We do a lot of readings. I'm not sure if it was me what read you, but it doesn't feel like something that I felt. I don't know. I feel like that you're new to me. I've probably seen you on here, but I feel like that you're new to me. But do I see you doing a business and stuff like that? I feel like that that whatever you put your mind to, and I feel like the funds and money and stuff like that is not great. So is there going to be a business at the moment? Probably not. But if you're dedicated and you put the hard yards in and stuff like that, I don't understand about your spiritual babies. I'm not sure what you're talking about, but I feel like that that you're dabbling into a lot of things. And are you on your spiritual journey? You are in your own way. What that means for me, I'm not sure, but you know what I'm talking about. You're in your spiritual journey in your own way. We all have different abilities, and we all have different methods, and we all have different ways, and your way's probably different to mine. So I feel like that is there a business in that? I'm not sure if I read you before or I told you that. If it's me, I don't see that right now. Is there a potential for a business? Probably. If you put all your seeds in and you look after them and you grow them, and then the opportunity will come. And let me know in the comments, because I can't really remember reading you, but I don't think it's there quite yet. And just touching on your spiritual journey, I think that you word things different to what we do, and there's no right or wrong, but trust whatever you're doing, and if it's working for you, keep that up. Okay, I think that's important for you, and that's all I'm getting. I'll leave it there. Thanks, Chantal.
Thank you so much, Ben. And for those who have just logged in, if you would like to have an amazing reading with some of our amazing psychic who are on now waiting for your call, the phone number is actually coming down to you. It's 614-888-25177. That's the international number. Once you go there, you can either request any of your readings that we have at the moment who are online. Amanda is on PIN number 9134, Maria 9126, Michael 9149, and Natalie on 9810. After the show, we'll have Benjamin, and that's his PIN number, 9166. He'll be hanging around for a bit, guys, if you want a reading, medium, psychic reading. And Joyce will be for about an hour, and her PIN number is 163. Okay, let's see who we've got here. We've got lots of beautiful feedbacks, but I am actually going to move on. I just had someone here, and I'm not ignoring the feedbacks at all. We will jump back and have a read at them and validate them by giving you a like or a heart or even blow you a kiss, whatever is there. Okay, I've got here a message. Look, this is for Joyce. Thank you, Joyce. You are right. My daughter-in-law is having a hard time falling pregnant. I do get a lot of signs from my daddy. Thank you. That was a short one. And for Ben, you've got a long one, so I'll let you read that one later. Okay. Well, okay, like and share. Could you tell me if I have any changes in the work? We've done that one. We've got another one here, actually, for you, Joyce. We've got another finance and job, which is Robert. Like and share. Could you tell me if I have any changes with work or finances coming up? Thank you.
Well, if you're thinking about leaving your job, I wouldn't do that, because there's going to be changes later in the year, like around about June or July. I know you think nobody leaves or moves on, but there's someone that's going to move on and you'll move up. So stay where you are. But your finances, I feel you're making ends meet, and you haven't got a lot over, but you're managing. But just keep going, because when this job change comes up, your money will improve, and you'll be okay. Then you'll have a bit to save. I'm not saying you can't save now, but it's really hard. If you try and save, you just sort of have to not go out, go without something or whatever. But later in the year, it'll be much better for you after June. Everything will sort of come into place. I don't know. It could be after June that they give you this promotion, because, it's the end of the financial year and all that, and that's what they take into account. But you are doing well where you are, better than what you think. Okay?
Thank you.
That's it. That's all I've got. Yeah.
Thank you, Joyce. That was really lovely. I've got Anna that wants to say this to you, Ben. Love you, Ben. Thank you. Yes, I am single. A big thank you for your card too. There you go. I love that, Rose. Now, it's beautiful. Before I give you another reading, Ben, which is asked for you, I just noticed that I've been calling Joyce, Joycey, haven't I? Or Joycey. And I do want to apologise for that, Joyce. I want to let you know that a dear friend of mine, Josie, has passed away yesterday. And we were just told today. And I just keep seeing Josie. We were very, she's very special, very special. All right, so I do apologise that I was calling you Josie, but I meant Joyce, darling. Okay.
That's all right. You don't have to. That's fine.
Thank you, darling. I just realised now, and Josie's the friend that passed away yesterday. And, you know, a lot of people think just because we're mediums that we don't suffer the loss of someone. Of course we do. We're human. And I know she's at a better place, but we still grieve, we still lose, we still cry, and it's very healthy for everybody to share that and cry as well. And not just because I'm a medium, I'm going to let the family say, if you need anything, let me know. That's really intrusive. You just leave that alone, and you don't do that. She was a beautiful psychic medium herself, and we travelled a lot together to the outback and worked with the Indigenous community. She made me laugh. She was my travelling partner and my motel sleep partner, but in our own separate beds. So and the community loved her very much. Okay, Ben, my darling, love and share. Hi, Ben, my message is for my future. Thank you.
Oh, lovely. You know, just as Chantal was reading, my eyes went a little bit funny. I read that question and I had to squint. It's just on the screen. It's really small anyway. I can hardly see it, believe it or not. But I had to squint. So, you know, I don't know if like you've got a little bit of sugar diabetes going on or something like that. And I know you're asking for the future, but I want to make sure that your future is bright as well. I want to make sure that you're right, if that makes sense. I want you to take a bit of time in yourself and maybe go and get a little bit of a checkup and stuff like that. And maybe that's in the family too, because I just felt like that I got a little bit of dizzy and stuff like that. And I don't know how old you are and that, but you seem like a young soul to me. Even though you might be a little bit older, you just feel like a young soul. And I was hearing some songs in my mind as Chantal read that question, and I heard that Creedence song, I Put a Spell on You. And I don't know if you're into that sort of music, but I heard that song and it must mean something for you in some sort of way. So maybe there's loved ones in your family that have passed that would be into that. Maybe that there's someone in your family that would have had sideburns. And even though you're asking for the future, I just felt that come through for me. So I knew I would say that because it was important for me. But yeah, in your future, and I feel like that, is it quite bright? It's only bright if you make it bright, if that makes sense. Nothing comes to us. We've got to do the work. But acknowledge how you are, acknowledge what you do as well. I feel like that you're a good person. You do. You feel like that you're a good person. I feel like that you've got a nice heart. I don't think you're interviewing for new friends. You've just got the same sort of friends that you have always and stuff like that. But I feel like that. Let us know in the comments. But I mean, in my mind, I don't know if you, because I feel like that you're a little bit older, but just young at heart. But in my mind, I'm seeing Back to the Future, even though you're asking about the future. In my mind, I'm seeing Back to the Future. So let us know if you're an 80s child. But I feel like stage shows and things like that are important, or you like that sort of thing. And I know that's coming out because I just seen it in my mind. So I know that show's coming out. But I think that at the moment your future is bright because you're making it bright. And I feel like that people look up to you. And it might be just your kids, but people look up to you and because you've done very well. And I feel like that. But I want to tell you, and I want you to acknowledge that you've done well. You really have, and I feel like that. It's like a father for me that would be saying that. And I don't know. Tell me if that. Let me know in the comments. But the person had sideburns in my mind, and I seen the Creedence song, so that would be relevant with him as well, if that makes sense. And I'll leave it there. Thanks, Chantal.
I love the details. Hey.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
That's how much we get into it, and you're like, yeah, I can see a little hair coming out of his mole, and I just love it. That is a great medium for you, and psychic, of course, just like Joyce. Now, Joyce, I've got here another one for you coming up. Lisa, like and share. Would love to know if I made the right choice putting a claim in for my car insurance. Thank you. Thank you all, lovely. So she wants to know if she did the right thing by putting that claim for her car, the car insurance.
Yes, you have. it'll be all right. It might take a while, whatever they've got to fix. I think they're going to. Oh, I'm not sure what sort of car it is, but they might have a bit of trouble getting the parts that they need to fix it. So it could take a while, but it's worth it. You know, it's like it's going to save you money rather than you pay for it. It's going to save you money in the long run because it'll be cheaper for you to pay whatever excess you have to pay. And, you know, then your car will be like new again because I feel you don't like dents in your car. You don't like driving a car that's not in full shape. It's a feeling I'm getting. It's like, oh, I can't drive it like this. You know, you worry about it. Just let it go. Just remember, it'll get fixed. The dents will be gone. It'll come back. It'll be like new and you'll be happy. So try not to worry over it too much, all right? Nice.
I love that. Yeah. And it's funny when they do come back and say, yeah, it's only got a little scratch, but I don't want to drive it
and
like
they're
that.
all new. Yeah, and you know, there's no dents or anything, but I think this person really can't stand the dents. Like most of us, we get over it and accept it and drive it and then get it fixed and we're right. But I don't think she can do that.
Lovely. I love it. She sounds like me. Okay. I think the older I've become very anal about certain things, and I never was like that. I was carefree, but now, yeah. Okay. That's another subject. All right, my darling Ben, like and share. Hi, everyone. Hi, Benjamin. Any guidance on finance for me, please? And thank you kindly.
Oh, thank you so much. You know, it's a bit of a theme tonight, isn't it, about finances, about money, stuff like that. You know, it's the new year. You know, like, I don't know. I just feel like that. It sounds like a broken record, but I feel like that you're doing okay. I feel like that it's funny because the people that are quite good with money, and that's like they're just validating. We're validating what they're already good at, if that makes sense. I feel like that. I'm not saying you're wealthy, but I feel like that you're doing okay. I feel like it's probably your partner or people in your life that spend the money around you, and you're pretty good at saving things and cutting corners. I think that's what you're good at, if that makes sense. I feel like that the only advice I'm going to give you, and it's sort of more of a psychic part, really, not the mediumship, but the psychic part is gather everything around and just write some notes. If you're concerned about certain monies and things like that, or your finances and stuff like that, and just your guidance in life in general as well, I feel like that's just write those things down. And I'm not big on that myself, and I always tell people that to do that. But if you can just write down things that you're doing really well at with money and your life and your friendships and everything else in your life, if you can write those things down and just have another look at that and just tick things off, like, you know what, I'm doing okay financially. Look, I'm doing okay in relationships. I'm doing okay. Because we think of the things that we're not doing okay in, and we forget about the stuff that we're doing, and then we concentrate on that. And I feel like that you're one of those people that hold on to things a little bit too long. And I want you to let that go, if that makes sense. And I'll leave it there. Thanks, Chantal.
That's really good, Ben. I'm one of those, or I used to be like that. That's like and we are energy. So the more you worry, the more you're going to attract that energy, and the more the law of attraction.
Yeah.
I learned that the hard way, and I love the way you said that. I'm like, oh, that sounds like you're reading for me. Okay. Back in the days. Joyce, I've got one that's a little bit long. Okay, so I'm going to read it out the best I can. And when I read her question, to me, it sounded desperate, like she really is desperate. And I'll put her on now. I don't know if you can see it. Mona Ali Munoz, like and share. May I have a message from my loved ones about my living situation? Will I find a place for my daughter and me before the deadline of January 18, 2025? So I can feel that either her lease is going to run out, and she's obviously worried. So that's her question. Will she find somewhere before, when you said the 18? Can you see that?
Oh, I don't think so. I don't think so. I feel this isn't an easy situation, but
Well, hang on. Before the deadline. We've passed Jan the 18th, haven't we?
Yeah, we have.
the 18th's gone. We're,
18th's
it's the
gone.
25th.
It's the 25th, and you were.
It's
and you
gone.
said
I don't feel she would.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you said.
I don't feel she did, but yeah, but I don't feel she did. But I think like a friend or someone stepped in and helped her, but she might take a couple of months to find a place, but she will find it. It won't be that long. So, but I feel someone stepped in and helped her. She didn't she thought at the last minute she'd fall on her fall, but she sort of fell on her feet. It's like she'll be all right. She will find a place, but somewhere, somehow she got some help and she's all right.
Thank you so much. And to be fair,
that's my yeah.
And to be fair, I do apologise.
Because the 18th is
read it properly before I gave it to you, Joyce. I'm thinking I completely just went blank. That was a week ago, the 18th. So, and she sent that now. So that's my bad.
Yeah.
But go on, sorry.
No, that's all right. I feel she sort of someone looked after her and she's all right, but it might take her a couple of months to find a place. Like rental properties aren't easy now, but she'll find somewhere that suits her, and it might be a bit higher than what she's ready to pay, but it won't be like really out of her reach. So she will end up on her feet, but it's not an easy situation she's in. You know, it's very stressful.
She probably would have meant
anyway, that's what I'm doing.
Accidentally pressed the 1 too. So, yeah, either way, thank you so much, Joyce, for your reading. And she probably, the finger probably went on 18 instead of 28 because she said deadline. So I'm, thinking maybe that's what she meant. But however, Mona, Ellie, please, give us validation, give us a feedback. We would love to hear from you and we wish you all the best. Okay. Do we have any announcements before I continue quickly? Ben, do you want to announce for our new viewers who have logged on what's happening with you?
Oh, thanks, Chantal. Yeah. Look, I was just doing another shout out where I'm doing a show with Jackie Crystal on the 13th of February, just before Valentine's Day. It's at the Tradies in Gymea. If you haven't been, it's amazing. The food's lovely. So we're doing a show together, and it's going to be an amazing show. It's if you go to Jackie's page or my page, you can buy the tickets at the club or through there. And I'm really looking forward to it. If you haven't seen Jackie work, she's got a heart like Farlap. She's amazing, and she gives very, very good evidence. And she's fast, and it's going to be really good. And so it's the first time we've been going to work together. So if you can turn up at Gymea in Sydney, it'd be awesome to see you there. So it's only limited seats. So I think there's 60 to 80 seats or something. So don't miss out. And thanks very much, Chantal.
Thank you. And Joyce, for yourself, is there anything upcoming for you, darling, that you would like to share before I keep going?
No, just these two things that I'm going to do, the psychic development workshop and a mediumship night. But the other one I can't, validate yet because I've got to get the dates and everything right. But when I do get the dates, I will be advertising it on my Facebook page and my business page if they want to go there and look.
Beautiful, thank you.
Everywhere, the spiritual page, everywhere.
Beautiful, thank you so much, guys.
I might even advertise it on the psychic line as well.
Awesome. I'm just going through a few. We've got a lot of questions today, and I don't intentionally Don't put anyone as preference. I've got someone here that's asked, why don't I do it in order? Because some people are asking the same thing. And what we are asking for is for you to ask a message with a specific answer. Am I buying a new car by the end of the year? Am I going to move houses? Is my career going to change finances? They're the questions that we will allocate for our readers to read, because if you send me a message saying, is there anything for me? Yeah, there is going to be more than one thing for you. So it's like a branch, it's like a tree. We can go love, finance, trade, travel, but what is it specifically that you would like for today, and take advantage of these beautiful, amazing psychic mediums that we have online today. So it's not that I'm ignoring you and I'm not having any preference, because I don't work like that. So I hope that clears the air for that person that wrote that. Thank you. Okay, I've got here. Whose turn is it, by the way? Good evening, everyone. Oh, I think it's you, Ben. Good evening, everyone. I liked and share. Hi, Sue. Sue Green. Green is my favorite color. I'm just wondering, what do you see for me in the next few months, please? Mainly career and love. I've been on my own for over 10 years, and I really would love to find the love of my life.
Oh,
Sue.
oh, that's so nice, Sue. 10 years, let's just put the 10 years behind us now, and let's just move forward. Let's forget about the 10 years for a minute, and let's move forward. Sue, you're lovely, and you know what I like about you, Sue. Even though you've been on your own, you've probably dated a little bit, and you've probably done all that sort of stuff anyway, and you're comfortable, and that's where we're going wrong. We're comfortable. We're frightened to let our guard down, and not about bringing someone in, but you're comfortable with your surroundings. You're comfortable with the time that you have. You've got this amazing life that everyone's out baying. They really are. Everyone's out baying, Well, if I want to meet someone, the love of my life, but he's got to work hard. He's got to have this. He's got to do this. He can't live with me. We have all these things that we put in front of us. We really do, and like I've been single for a long time there for a while. I was on my own, and I was doing the same thing. I was just putting things out in front of me, saying, yeah, you know what, they can't interfere with my kids, they can't interfere with my psychic stuff, I'm too busy, I'm working, I've got to ride my bike. And we put all these things in front of us, and the universe listens. I want to make the love of my life, but I want this. I want to live with this. And so I feel like that you've just got to change your mindset a little bit. I think that the right person will come in, and sometimes just because the appearance or what they do or how they are doesn't feel like the right person. But I want you to relax and enjoy yourself and have your guard up a little bit. I'm not saying to you just to date anyone, but I think that if you just allow yourself and say to yourself, you know what, I need to go out and enjoy myself a little bit to meet someone. You've got all these boundaries up. They're not walls, they're just boundaries. I feel like that you're comfortable. You go home to a nice home. You've got everything. You don't need a man. You don't need someone in your life, and that's what you're thinking at the time. But then you see other people and you say, oh, gee, I like their relationship. I want that as well. And then you see a fight and you go, oh, I'm glad I'm on my own. It's just all those sort of things. It really is. And I think that if you just change your mindset a little bit, that will open up the doors for other things. I think you've got so much to offer. And, still be guarded, still protect yourself, still have your list of little things that you say, this is how I am. But communication is so important. It really is. Look, I'm a divorced person. So when I was married, my wife was lovely in all these other ways. But communication, we just never had any. Not blaming her, it's probably me. But, we learned this on our journey. We really do. And now we're good friends and we talk all the time and whatever else we do. But it takes a while to get to that. And it's just all those things that we've done wrong. And don't ever blame anyone else or anything, but worry about yourself. And that's going to help you. And I think that in your future, you're doing good. I know I've just got to wrap this up real fast, but in your future, you're doing good and you've enjoyed your life. And that's why you're holding on to it so dearly, even though you want someone. It sounds funny, but I want you to have a look at yourself and say to yourself, do I really want someone? Yes, I do. And then do those things.
Yeah, I love it. Absolutely love it. It's funny, the older we become, the more fussy we are. Ooh, I don't know. Yeah. Sometimes just let go. All right, Joyce, my darling, I've got here another one. Like and share. Would love a reading from Joyce, please. Work and finance. Gayleen.
Work and finances. Well, I feel your work's all right. I feel you've got a good job. That you're happy in that. your finances, oh well, you mightn't think that they're as good as you expect them to be, a bit better, but they're all right. Like you're making more than making ends meet, and you're comfortable. You just like a bit more, and you'll probably have it by the end of this year because there's changes going on in your work situation. So by the end of the year, you'll be earning more money, and just I know you like to get out there and you're a go-getter and you want to earn more but remember, while you're earning all this big money, it's really great and you've got it, but you've got to enjoy life too. Life will pass you by if you don't, and then you'll think, oh, why didn't I do this? So just try and balance it out. I feel that you're in a comfortable spot, and by the end of the year you'll be a lot better. I hope that helps you a bit. You'll be all right. You're all right now.
Thank you so much, Joyce. And we would love your feedbacks. If we don't put it up right now, it's not that we're ignoring you. I just want to let you know, guys, that our readers will read them and validate them by giving you a thumbs up or a heart or even blow you a kiss. It's just that I want to do as much as we can for our viewers and read, and we also appreciate the fact that you are giving all this validation. It means a lot for us. Ben, coming to you. Like and share, Stephanie. Hello, everybody. Ben, do you see my mum going overseas this year? Thank you. This is from Stephanie.
Wonderful, Stephanie. The question, is she going to go overseas? There's obviously a lot in that. Just the energy. Is she going to go overseas? Well, there's a good chance that she's not going to. That's why you've asked the question. I'm not sure if there's something holding her back. I don't know if it's finances. It might be something else, if that makes sense. That's a good question. I don't see her going overseas for some reason. I really don't see her and going overseas at the moment. I hope I'm wrong. I hope she does, and I hope that's what you want. It could be other things in place where it could be health. It could be other things like that in place that's stopping her to go overseas. Let us know in the comments, because I'm not really sure, but I don't see her travelling. And let us know in the comments too, because I don't know if it's Europe, but I just feel like that I'm going to Europe, and hopefully that I'm going to Europe as well. So because I'm just in my mind, I can see myself going to Europe. So but hopefully it's Europe that she wants to go to. Let us know in the comments. But at the moment, I can't see that, and I think that it might be a bit of health or something like that what's holding her back. It's only a quick message, but that's what I think, if that makes sense.
Well, thank you so much. We're going to do the last reading because I do believe we're coming to an end. Even though we started a little bit earlier, but it didn't go live until a few seconds later. I've got a lot of here appreciations. Okay, thank you, Joyce. Appreciate your time. That's from the reading that you just did now. There was one that made me laugh, just not the one that not long ago that you just read, Ben. I'm sure you're going to see Sue, because here she is, Sue. Ha, Ben, you have definitely described me to a T. LOL, laugh. You make me laugh, or you make me laugh. Thank you so much for reading for me. I really do appreciate you. That's wonderful. I had another one there for Joyce as well. But like I said, if I can't bring them all up now, it's not that we're not reading them. We definitely are reading them. And these guys will definitely, get back to you with them by sending you a thumbs up or just some kind of an acknowledgement. Okay, thank you so much, Ben, for joining us. I wish you all the best next week with what you're doing. And, beginning of the year, I can see so much for you going on too. And Joyce as well, thank you so much, darling, for joining us. Is anyone going to the Mind, Body, Spirit here in Brisbane?
No, mate, no.
Joyce, are you coming this year? Joyce, are you coming this year to the Mind, Body, Spirit Festival? Okay. I think all right, we'll let it be that go there.
Nice.
So thank you so much. Good evening. Good night, everybody. And hopefully we'll catch up with all of you later on at some point. Thank you, everybody, for watching. If you want a reading, they will be on for a while longer. Just go on our website for the phone number. And good evening, and thank you so much for watching. See you next week. Bye.